What's up, everybody? This is the third stream. We are going to make a price tracker app, as you can read by the video description, not video description, video title, making a price tracker app for Black Friday with no coding experience. So for anyone that is new, basically, what we're going to be making is a mobile app, iOS and Android app. So this is a price tracker app, so it's going to be similar to this application at the moment. This is a price tracking website, so you can see the price tracking of this example. So this example product, you can see that the price went down to $449 on 8th October and then went back up. So we're going to be doing this in a mobile version. It's going to be an Amazon price track app. We're going to make it by following along this coding tutorial. So far, if you didn't see my last two live streams, I got to this part. This is how much we got to. We got into around 42 minutes. So this is the app so far. If you look there, it is basically nothing so far. Just going to see if I can see if there's any. Yep, we are live. Okay. I'm just gonna try to connect chat. Okay. So if anyone chats or joins in the chat, I will not. We will do that later. Okay, so be sure to subscribe to this guy. Not just dev. So I'm following along his tutorial. As you can see, you got a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff. Be sure to follow my Twitter at MohammedBayat.js. Shared this just now. Yep. Okay, so we are live. I'm going straight into it. I'm going to try to watch as much of this as possible. I'm not going to be taking too many notes today. I want to try to get this app as fast as I can out. Hopefully to get it done before Black Friday. So that stream, the last time I streamed was on the 2nd of November. I had exams during those few days and we are done. So go. If I take notes, I will definitely put it on screen for you guys to see. So let's begin. Going to be kicking off exactly where I left off, and we're just going to watch this video, this tutorial. I don't know if I should make this bigger. Let me just see. I don't want to make it too small. Otherwise, I wonder if I can. I wonder if I can add another screen, yeah. Okay, yeah, I cannot do that. Okay, so totally ignore that. Okay, so I'm going to Let me see. I want to make it as easy as possible for you guys to see. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll make this like this, and every time I'll want to change folders, I'll go there. Maybe I can put no. Okay, I'll leave it like this for now. I think that's fair. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think you guys can see much better then.
It doesn't look very clean. Data structured. I think it's item.name.
Okay, so what we did so far was we imported demo Amazon products to see how it shows up. Okay.
So let's do item.name. We're gonna see already a lot of names. It doesn't look very clean, but
okay, so we on the search. This is the search page. This is the index folder, index file in the search folder. So what did he do? Flat list. I got flat list. The render items. Item. You can see it on your screen. You can see the stuff.
But we can give this flat list a content container class name, which is the way for us to style the container rendered around all our items. So by
oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I just gotta search something. So I'll just type laptop. It's not gonna, the search functionality is not gonna work. It's just so we can follow along what he's doing. Okay. So
giving their gap 10, we're gonna have spaces around the container. We can also give padding 3. And let's do background.
So this is gonna be each product. So we're gonna have product 1, 2, 3. Right now, there's no pictures being imported. It's just dummy data that if you see the last live stream, you would have seen that I imported it from Bright Data. Where we getting the data from is Bright Data. So we're gonna be getting all our Amazon prices from here. I created an account previously. I don't know if my trial ended, whether I need to re-sign up. When we get to that, we'll do that.
White, or the background white we're gonna give to actual
and
to the containers of our item.
Whatever changes I want to make, and I'll do it live. I'm not going to be explaining any code. I'm just going to be copying, seeing what he does, learning, taking notes, learning Expo and React Native, and I will be customizing the app differently to him. So I'll make it into my unique way. So, and when I hit enter, I want the search to go. So something I need to do, but we'll get there. So certain things I'm just going to be copying the code. Certain things I'll pause the video, try to understand, speak through it. Certain things I will be doing on my own, just going off a tangent. I'll be changing colors differently to him, for example. Okay.
Items, BG white. In this way, we're gonna see the differences. Let's also give some padding 3. Okay, that's better. And we see 20 products with their titles. They're coming from a dummy data and we render them on the screen. Perfect. Maybe it doesn't need gap 10. I just showed you how to use it, but gap 3 or even gap 2 is going to be enough. And padding 2. Yeah, that's better. Okay, what do we need to render on this screen? Well, we need the title in the center, on the left the image, and on the better. Okay, what do we need to render on this screen? Well, we need the title in the center, on the left the image, and on the right the price. So
this is the search results page. So this is when you search for the product you want to price track. So this is how it'll look.
For the image, we're going to use an image component, image. And this image component is imported from React Native as well. The image can render local and remote images. And to render a remote image, we send here a source with an object that has the URI. Where do we take the URI? Also from the data, because the data will have, if we scroll, it will have image property.
By the way, I'm using cursor, there's it right here, cursor as my IDE. So what you saw I just did there was tab. I pressed tab button on my keyboard. It did the rest of the code. I'm not going to be doing this too much because I want to actually learn the syntax. So just now and then I will carry on doing that.
With a link to the image of this product. Let's go ahead and say item.image. And if I go to the search page, we do not see it. But that's something usual with images, because for an image, we always have to give it some size. For example, width 24 and height 24 will give it some width and height. If we hover over these classes, having the Tailwind package, we're going to see that the age 24 and width 24, that's around 96 pixels. And that looks okay, that looks nice. I'll just go ahead and put the image and the text on the same row by saying that the parent has a flex row component. That's good. And in order for the text not to go over the board.
Okay, so what he's doing is flex row. He's making it next to each other. He's making the image small. Okay. Gonna try to do minimum pausing as possible.
Board, like over the screen, it needs to say flex 1, basically say take all the available space, but don't take more than that. So that will move the text back and make sure that it's aligned. Again, on the parent component, we can use a gap property to adjust the spacings between the columns. That's good. And the name, as you can see, can be super long. So I'm going to go ahead and say that name will cut at 3 lines. So it's going to be maximum 3 lines, maybe 4, because it can fit 4. Yeah.
Number of lines. What is this? It's a property under the text. So I'm using cursor now. I just want to, I press Control L, so I'm asking it. What is number of lines? Number of lines, property under text components. Number of lines can occupy. Okay, so it's a React Native thing.
I think that's good. Is the images too large? There is no width 20. There is width 20. Let's go height 20, width 20. Yeah, I think that's better. Perfect, we have a text, not 4 lines, and we have an image. Lastly, on the right, we want to render the price. That's also going to come from the data that we scrape from Amazon. Let's put a $sign here, and we're gonna put item dot final price, I think. If we look here, there is initial price and final price. This is based on discounts, I think, that they are offering. It's not about keeping track of the price. This is the actual like price. Or it takes into consideration, maybe takes into consideration the shipping as well. So this is our search results. Perfect. We have some UI to work with. And I don't know if you...
Okay, this does look quite nice. How do I make this? Okay, I want to do it on the parent. I'll make the text go in the middle. Let me just try it. Text center. Okay, that's just for my own eyes right now. The price. Let's see the Amazon app, how each item looks. So I'm gonna go here, Amazon app UI. I know this website that got the UI of all apps. They got like screenshots. Can't remember what it was called. App UI screenshots. Mobbin. Okay, so how do I see it for free? Any way to see it for free? I have to. Oh, there we go. $10 a month. Okay, so I'm gonna put you Amazon. Oh man, I have to sign up. Even for free. Interesting. So I don't even get a demo. Oh. I don't know. No. Well, that's sad. They should at least give you some features. Okay. So I'm gonna put you Amazon app UI. I want to get a rough idea of where pricing goes so I can make the search result page look presentable. Okay, wait. E-commerce app UI. If I'm mistaken, I do have a UI. Example, yeah. So I think I'd go for this look. I know it's not a search page, it's an orders page. Because you can't really put texture. Okay, but the user wants to see two. Okay, you know what? Let's try to make that. So we can have rows. We can have the price below it and the name. We can have the name, then price. So it's gonna go in. It's gonna go in a column, not a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try to make that quickly. So flex column. Mm, so I want 2 items on a row. What I need to do is make a grid. Grid. Okay. Gap with padding would be gap would be 4. No, gap would be 2 because the overall, okay. And the image needs to be slightly, image should be full actually. I'll put this at 36. Item frame price plus. Let's just go with what thing recommends cursor. Okay, so far so good. Looks quite decent. What if the names? This is what I use on my thumbnail. That's just an example. Okay. What we're gonna do is the image is gonna have its own background. So I'm gonna put a view. Don't know what cursor did there, but that's fine. Gonna put just the image in there. BG dash slate. Don't think it makes a difference. Let's just put red. So if width was 2, okay. Just doing this in case the image is not there. Oh, something's wrong with it, for example. I think we're gonna go with gray. Okay. Just gonna put this inside your MacBook. So when it's bigger, it looks funny. Okay, how do I make it such that it just, there's no grid, it's flat. Wrap, I think. No, this would need to be flex wrap. I want it to be like that, but using flex so it automatically goes. I think I need to put a width on this. So we just put your width dash 48. Okay, so now I want 1, 2, 3, 4 for example. So flex. Okay, so the view is each item? Okay, so I need to go to the parents one. So I need to put your flex, flex row, flex wrap. Should work now. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see if I make the screen bigger. Okay, I'm just gonna center everything. So put align middle. It's called no align middle. No, it justify. I think justify center. Okay, perfect. So let's make this look like how an app would. Interesting. Okay, an app would have it smaller, so I'll put this as 32, I think. But too small. 36. Okay, so I'm gonna put padding less. No. No, I mean that's the internal padding. I'm talking about the outer padding. I'm talking about this padding. Where's that coming from? Is that coming? That's not coming from Gap. Oh yeah, it's too small to inspect. Okay, so it's coming from Flex Wrap. That's not padding. That's just because it can't fit anymore. Because it will go up until that. I need to make the width bigger. I need to make it 36. We'll check it out on mobile devices in the future. But now I'm just gonna keep it so you can see both. So it looks decent. We're just gonna make this look a little bit better. See how I can style it. See how I can style it with the camera. Okay, camera is getting me. What I want is e-commerce app search page app UI. Oh no. This one. I need to click on it first. Okay. E-commerce app UI. I want to make it as close as possible to Amazon so people can feel like you know what? I'm just gonna go on my phone and search for this. Okay, I got the Amazon app here. Okay, so I'm gonna search iPhone. Okay, so this is how it looks. I don't know if you can see. That's how it looks. This is the Amazon app. So I'm going to try to aim for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot this and I'm going to share it to my PC. Because this is the, you know, this is the most realistic I'm gonna get it. Don't know where's this app local send. Did I delete it? Local send. Interesting. I can't really find it. Okay, got it. Sharing it now. Okay, so this is yeah. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so this is how the real today's Amazon app looks like. So ignore this. I'm just gonna make that a nice background. So I'm gonna try to replicate this onto here. So we're not going with the double, or should we? If we go with the double, we're getting more eyes onto it, but here you can show more data. Okay, we're gonna copy Amazon's. After all, it is their, they spend money on this, they know what they're doing. So we're gonna remove the width, we're gonna put it at full width. We're gonna make the image different. We're gonna call that a row. Image is gonna be, let's just put it as 36 so I can see it. Image is gonna be on the left and we're gonna have that on the right. So we're gonna have another view for all the other data. So I'm gonna create a view. View. I'm gonna put all of this in it. Not gonna be flex. It's gonna be flex column. No, just why does flex one work? What is flex one? I forgot. Well, let's just put a gap of 2. So we got the image. I can put the lines to 2. Interesting. So that counts as 2 lines. Okay, so I'll put it as 2 lines. And then we're going to create another Create another one, yeah, put that there. I'm just gonna label this get it soon as tomorrow. This doesn't exist. I don't like how it chops off. That's bad. Is that a flex thing? Okay. So I'm not gonna go with that. Actually, I'm gonna make it bold, the top. So I'm gonna call this font dash bold. So it's looking pretty similar. The price goes below that, so I'm just gonna move this up. Don't know how to move it to the shop. Just gonna copy, delete. Okay, so doesn't have, I don't have stars. Star rating. I'm just gonna call this rating. I'm gonna put 1.0 2. Call this text as small, extra small actually. And I'm just gonna make see the stars don't look right, so I'm just gonna call it X. I wonder if I can make the text center. Let's see. No, that's center. Align. Just align. Whoa. Justify center. Align middle. Think it needs. I want this to look centered. Can you see that? Just gonna add another view. Gonna put this in it. I'm gonna try to replicate the size. Okay, so 5-star. Okay, you know what? Forget about this being in the middle. As long as it has something. So rating. Just gonna call it that. So I know in React Native, it's called pressable. So pressable. Okay. So we need it to be yellow. A bit lighter. A little bit lighter. A bit darker. Do we get 350? We don't get 350. Okay, so we leave it as that. We're gonna put inside there a text. Text is gonna read. Text is gonna read. And see deal. Gonna have round large. I don't know how that came up. Okay, rounded large. No, we have to go all out. So is it 5XL or XL5? Okay, XL rounded 3XL. That's maximum. Let me see full. And looks like full Amazon, but no, we'll go with 3XL just in case. We're gonna center that. Picture text center. Font bold. Font semi-bold actually, so it can match. For the top here, the name, the rating, I'm gonna put it at font semi-bold. The name of the products. Oh no, that's the price. No, I need semi-bold for this one. Okay. So it is taking kind of shape. So I notice there is a gap. There's a bigger gap than I think between the image and okay. So the image needs to be more rounded. See, this is why I got a gray background. I should actually put it white at the moment. I should put it white so you don't notice the difference. Actually, let me leave it for now. I'm gonna try to center the image. So justify center. Okay, so all the images are centered. I'm gonna make it more rounded. The image itself should be rounded, yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna make the background nothing basically. So it is looking quite similar to the actual Amazon app. It's just that we don't have the actual stars and stuff. I'm not gonna focus on that too much right now. I'm just making it a bit more legible, a bit more enticing for me to work with. Gap. Gonna make the buttons slightly more margin top dash 2. No, that did not work. Margin top dash 2. No. I wonder why margin top dash 2. Oh. Oh, it did work. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna make I'm gonna make the price bigger. So the price is gonna be extra large. Okay. So get it soon as tomorrow. I should highlight. I'll make it as the text is. I'll copy that. Get it. So I'm gonna make it bold in with no, you can't put span. Can you put a text in a text? Oh, you can, okay. So I'm just gonna call this font dash bold. And instead I'm gonna put here Monday 11 November. Actually Black Friday, so Friday. Okay, now semi-bold. There's something about this text, yeah, that's different. It's smaller than text as extra small. Okay, it's same as the rating size, I would say. The gap seems fine. This is the actual Amazon app, by the way, for those who haven't watched or something. Okay. And then I would add a small price tracking thing there in the future when I get the data. So, so far it's looking good. I'm gonna actually take the penny down to 2 because I don't know what it's gonna have. This is just for fun right now. I don't. On the big screen, I'll work with it. Right now, it's a mobile app, so. Just remember, this is the size of the screenshot. This is how I'm assuming it would look. I need to actually get this checked out on my phone, this Expo app. So I'm just gonna start another one. npm run start. And I'm gonna use Expo Go to check it out on my phone. Expo Go. Scan this. Okay. So it's building. Still building. Okay, I got an error. Native view just send must be used to send and otherwise just. Interesting. Now, what is this error I'm getting? I'm getting this error. Render error. Okay. Let me Google this so far. Native view gesture and I saw it. Native view gesture handler. Text input. Import text input from React Native. So that's why I was getting that error. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, it works. So here's the app so far. I'm just gonna put your MacBook and this is how it looks. Okay, so I'm gonna try to match it so I know future references how it actually looks on my phone. My phone's the iPhone 13 Pro Max, so I'd get an idea. So this is how it actually looks. Quite similar to the screenshot actually. I would say exactly as the screenshot. No, a little bit more. On my phone, I can see this amount of letters. I can see just barely this. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make the other one like this as well. The size of the app. So this is what it looks like on my phone. I would say exactly the same. Exactly. So looks pretty good, I won't lie. So I'm just gonna add for the button. I'm just gonna make it padding is adding all around it. Padding X. Interesting. So padding X, no, padding Y. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm just adding padding. I'm gonna hard code it in as 10 pixels, making the button just ever so slightly bigger. Okay, I'd say it's looking quite good. I really want the stars. Does the dummy data have stars? It has a rating. Okay, so we're gonna try to put in a rating. Stars. Where was the stars rating? Okay. So the dummy data is rating, I believe. 5. Okay. So it has a rating of 5. Number of ratings we'll put at the end. Number ratings 4. We put this in brackets, just like the app. So here's how it looks. This is how the app looks. I need to make it where if it's like a full number, it needs to add the 0. I'll do that just now. So the rating is actually blue. So I need to make a view here. Put this in there. So I'm just gonna space it out. So we got the name. There we go. We got the ratings. There we go. We got the pricing. There we go. We got the extra information. There we go. So we got the button at the end. Okay, so I want stars. How would I make stars? Okay, first let me make the item rating blue. Dash. How do you make a color? Use the color? No. Blue dash 200. Text blue. Yeah, it's text. Okay, so this needs to be 600. No, 800. No, it's too dark. 700. 500. What are the blues there? Text dash. I need a bluish color to match that. Okay, so I need the text to be slightly text dash, not semi-bold. Dash then bold. Let's just put bold. No, it's font. Font semi-bold. What's below semi-bold? Font dash medium. Let's try medium. Medium. Normal. Font dash. Okay, I think we're gonna go with font dash medium. So that looks nice. I need stars now. If it doesn't have a rating, what does it do? I wonder. Let's just see. What if this? Okay, so we need to make a kind of a if statement here. So item dot rating. Okay, so that works. So you can't have, it should be number of rating, because if there's item num rating less than equal to 0. No, wait. Interesting. Num rating 4. Oh, it shows. Oh, okay. Not equal to 0. Okay, so if the item doesn't equal 0, if the item equals 0, then it doesn't show that basically. No, if the item rating, which is from the data here, is 0, then it doesn't show this. Okay. I wonder if this works. No, it doesn't work. The ternary, I don't know how you say that, operator. Okay, I need some stars now. What we also need to do is I need to make it such that if the number is a whole. Okay, so this is where we're gonna ask. Claude. We're gonna chat to AI. So what I want is, I want, if the number is a whole number, I want you to add the decimal. So if I have I have JSON data with some numbers. I have an object. I'll just write an object. I have an object with some, is it properties? Properties. I have an object with, I have an object. What is the object property and value? So I have an object with some values equaling numbers. I have an object with some values equaling numbers. I am displaying those numbers on React. Now, if the number is a full number, like 5, I want it to display with the decimal point, like so. 5.0. Okay. So let's see what this tells us. Okay. Pretty simple, it looks like. So number, so it's using two fixed. Why does it do that though? What's the number? What is number? I don't know what it meant by that. Why wasn't it like that? I'm so confused. Oh, it automatically saves. Oh. No, it was right. No, it wasn't. See, if I put this here. Oh, this is on its own. Then why when I took, okay, I get it. Okay, so far it's looking quite good. The dollar sign I think I'll make smaller because everyone knows what it is. It's the dollar. Like they know the currency we're looking at. So pricing, yes, this is pricing. So I'm gonna make it 2XL. Text. Class name. What do I do? Text dash small. Okay, that looks right. I'm just gonna make this semi-bold. Now, how do I make it higher? Let's ask Claude again. How do I make text justify to the top align with a class name. I want to make it align to the top without involving the parent. Item start. That didn't work. I want the $sign to be aligned on top only. Text align text top. I've never used that and it actually works. Okay. Now look at that, that's quite good, eh? I swear I needed that somewhere else. I needed text to align on top. Okay. Okay, I didn't know Tailwind had that. Okay. I need stars now. How are we gonna do this? Okay, this is where we're gonna start Googling. So, star component React Native. Let's give this a try. Remember, on my phone, I can only see this texture. Okay, so I'm just gonna install this. And then I'm gonna import it. So I should make this a component, this whole structure, but I'll do it later on. I still need to continue the tutorial actually. Okay. Star rating. Import star rating. Okay. Star rating. So automatically the rating is 0, and then it will change as we go along, as we change it. So I'm gonna put it between this, and the rating will be item dot rating. Okay, perfect. Just gotta make it smaller now. Oh, that's a bit creepy, but okay. On change saturating. Don't need that. Max stars. I thought it's gonna go above that, but let's just put you. Um, max stars 5. Uh, how do I make it smaller? Star size. Star size 4. 12. The gap between it is too big. It's not looking very good. Okay, so they say style. I'm assuming. Let's go with style. Star style. Hmm. Object literal. So what does it have? Star style. Oh, so it's camel case. Oh, so this is normal React Native. This is the React Native way. So what would it be? What would it be instead of color? Color. Is it background color? No. Text color. Font color. How the heck do you change the color? Change the color. Okay. Let's see what this. They also say color, but color doesn't come up. Oh, color is already just color. Okay, so that works. Color works. Now, star style. I want gap to be. I want the gap to be smaller. Is it row gap? What is it? What is this? Oh, it's just the whole width of it. Okay, so it's just the width of it. Why is there so much width? Okay, so I'm trying to see now. See, there is a gap between it. The gap starts all the way there. Margin. Okay. There we go. It's just margin. Okay. Finally. So margin 0. Gonna make the star size a little bigger. A little bit smaller. Okay, and then gonna make this justify. No. Align. Line middle. No. What is it? Item center. Okay. So it's looking pretty good, I won't lie. I don't need it to be too perfect. I just need it to be decent enough to move on. And the background, I don't like the background. I won't lie. This looking color. Okay, so let's go into layout, I believe. Layout. Where's layout? This layout. The search page. Let me just search BG dash. BG dash white rose indigo. No. Don't know why this background has a color that looks like that. I just need it to be white. Okay, so I'm looking for the background colors now. There is a background color. You can see it's not just white. Okay, so I found it's in this stuff. What is this stuff? Let's search. Clearly, there's a background color being applied somewhere. I'm just gonna take a short break, like 2-minute break. I don't know if anybody's watching. I have no clue. Actually, let me just find this background color. It's annoying me. Where is this background color? Clearly, there's a background color being applied. Yeah, you can see it. It says background. Let me find out what background color that is. Okay, wait. Color. I'm so tired. I'm tearing up. Where is this background color? It's still here. Okay, you know what? Let's just ask Google once in a while. Instead of ChatGPT, so we don't forget how to Google. Okay, this is how much my phone can see. Seem to be getting an error on my phone. It's called React Native. This is the error I'm getting on my phone. So I don't know. Okay, you can see the area. I'm getting it for a while actually. Just gonna restart everything, yeah. So I'm just gonna npm install everything. Okay, so I'm just gonna start installing everything again because I'm getting an error that something's not found. So that's a bit of an issue. That's a bit of an issue. Okay, so npm install. So hopefully it installs. I don't get that error anymore. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so just install everything. Now what is going on? I'm gonna restart the TypeScript server, I think. No, that's search. How do I? Where's command palette? Oh, Control Shift. Okay, so restart. Okay, that fixed that bug. Let me check my phone. npm run start. Gonna open that in web, and I'm gonna open that in Android. So this is gonna be web, and Android's gonna be this one. Okay, let's see if it works. If I get an error. It's building. Okay, no error. So it seems to be working. It was just a small bug. Okay, so this is how it looks on my phone. We do have a bit of a problem with the pricing. So the pricing doesn't seem to be right. It seems to be getting squashed. Everything seems to be having a max height or something. Be right back. My cat wants to go out the door. Okay, so let's see now. How do I fix this? So on my phone, the price is like underneath that. So there's not enough height on this. Okay, so I kind of forgot what we were doing all this while. So this is how it looks on my phone, but not exactly. As you can see, this is how it looks. So I just need to adjust the pricing. I need to make them. So let's just see if I put H full. Nothing seemed to have worked. Let me just change something. Oh no, my phone's not updated to the latest version. I'm very confused. Okay, so it is working. It just takes a few seconds. So I'm just gonna put check H full. No, that doesn't work. H dash 80. Wonder if there's 80. Yeah, there is 80. Okay, H-40. Okay, so it's not a problem. It's gotta do with an issue over here with this. So what does flex 1 do? I need flex 1. The price cuts out. This is a problem. I think it's looking worse now. That's my cat. Okay, so I'm gonna put it as 60. So each product's gonna have okay, I think that's fair. Okay. Now my screen, it's getting cut off the pricing. This is getting cut off between these two. There's not enough room. If I take a flex 1 here, that does not make a difference. Okay, so I need to make it such that why is there no, there's an issue between the pricing and the rating and the name. So there's an issue here. This is where the issue is. So the issue is in here. Just if you don't know what I'm talking about, as you can see, this here, it's getting cut off. And the stars don't look like how they look here. It's like a different app, I won't even lie. So let's just adjust the stars. So stars we're gonna put at 28. Okay, so the size is right. The margin needs to be -2. It's taking a while to refresh my screen. On my phone, the stars doesn't work. Let me just disconnect it. The internet seems to be going down a bit. See, margin tab doesn't work. Now it works. I swear I didn't do anything different. Okay, fast refresh on my phone is working now. It's got to do with this. It's getting clipped off. I don't think I should put it text in a text. What I'm gonna do is call this view. Okay, so now it seems to be working. I'm just gonna call this flex dash call. No, row. Okay, so it's looking good on my phone. Everything seems to be fixed. Okay, I think we're gonna watch more of the video now. I think I got a nice thing I'm working with here. Products look quite decent.
Do not slice it. It's going to have a lot of items that you can scroll through. As you can see, all of them are fresh, coming from Amazon, scraped recently using Bright Data. And yes, here we have it. What also we can do here is whenever I press on this item, I want to go ahead and open the URL on the Amazon for that item. To do that, I need to handle press events on the item itself. So from a view that renders one item, I'm going to change to a pressable.
Okay.
Pressable, imported from React Native. Now we can do on press, we will know console. Warren, we will know the URL of the item, and I will console warn it for now. So if I press here, we see an Amazon URL. If I press here, it's another Amazon URL.
Okay, so we're just gonna do that. Console.one item.url.
We just simply have to redirect there. To do that, we can use the linking module from React Native .open URL, and here item.url. The linking module is imported from React Native and helps us with linking functionalities. And now if I'm going to press on one of these items, it's going to redirect to Amazon and open this item there. And we can start buying it.
Okay, so the linking, what is this? It's in French. Okay. I wonder if it opens the Amazon app on my phone. It does. And obviously it's in a different country. Okay, so perfect. Affiliates are going to work on this quite nicely. I'm just gonna align middle. Item center. Okay. this to 3. Put this down to that. I'm just gonna show more products, yeah. Okay, so it links quite well. React Native. So linking, where do you put linking? What is linking? Every link URL has a URL scheme. So is it okay? Okay, mail to, I understand. So linking gives you a general interface to interact with both incoming and outgoing app links. So it's just, it handles links basically. Be right back. Okay. Okay. Not gonna do too much of that.
Well, we need it. So our application is shaping up. And let me go ahead and commit this. Or let's double check if everything is good here so far. In the search. You know what? I think it might be a problem. Around the key, or how React will optimize the long list. Usually a flat list, if your data have IDs, it will automatically assign that as a key, and it will optimize the list based on that key. But in this case, we do not have an ID. We have an ASIN, or this is the unique ID of a product. So what we need to do is we need to specify after we render the item inside the flat list, or even before, like as a property, a key extractor function. So basically, having an item, how do we want to calculate the key? Well, take the ASIN from the item and use that as a key. And now it should work. I'm not sure like why I didn't have a warning before, but...
So what is key extractor? Used to extract a unique key for a given item, and the specific index key is used for caching for reordering.
But this way it should definitely work, because we are taking the ASIN of the item as the key for our rendered components inside a long list. So with that being said, I can go ahead and do git add, git commit product results page UI. Perfect. So how's it going, guys? Everything good? George, Peter, Alexei. Our plan, we have the setup for the front end. It's kind of good. We're gonna come back and improve it later as we need. But what I want to do now is focus on the backend. I want to set up the backend of our application so that we can already start storing information in the database, then scraping it using Bright Data, caching it in the database, integrating it in our application, also allowing users to create an account, sign up, and so on. So for the backend, we're gonna use Supabase. Let's go ahead on Supabase, and let's go ahead and create an account if you don't have one already, and let's create a new project. I'm gonna choose my organization.
Okay, so I need to create a Supabase account. super base. Why can't I just open a tab? So it's stupid. Okay, so sign up now. Um, let me think. What do I want to sign up with? This is just gonna be a demo, so I'm gonna sign up with a demo account. So be right back. Okay. I don't know what I just did. Okay. So we are back.
And for the project name, I'm gonna say Amazon Price Tracker. Leave everything as it is, type in a database password, copy it, and store it somewhere. But if you forget it, I'm gonna show you how to reset it and then create a new project.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna be right back again. Okay. I'm sure this is okay. So
that will automatically set up your project on Supabase, and this will give you.
I need to. Okay.
A lot of things by default. It will have automatically a database, a Postgres database, and it will also have like authentication that we can already integrate with to create users.
Okay,
Here is
so
authentication
I created
that will be stored
my Supabase
in the database and so on. Later on, we're also going to use the edge functions to write some, for example, an edge function that will be run every single day that will fetch data or scrape data from Amazon using Bright Data. And that edge function will be scheduled to run every single day or at every hour of a day. So now that we have a project here, we can go ahead and start.
How do I move one of these tabs? Okay.
Using it. Our template, if we look in package.json, should already have the Supabase client, the Supabase GS client. It has this package, and if we look into the utils, it also has the code that will allows us to create a client, to initialize a Supabase client using our credentials. The credentials is taken from the environment variables called expo Supabase URL and Supabase anon key. Let's go ahead and open this environment file, and here we have them. If you don't have these files, you'll have to, if you didn't start with the same template as I did, you have to simply install Supabase JS package, then create a utility function that will call create client with your Supabase URL and the anonymous key. You can look at this code, and I'm taking them from environment variables that I'm gonna provide here in the .env.
That fixed that. env, this is where you guys cannot see.
We already have these two keys here. Then the value for them, we're gonna go back to Supabase and take them from here, from project settings, from database, actually API, and under API, we're gonna first save a URL. Let's copy it and paste it under Supabase URL. And if we scroll in their project API keys, we have two keys. The public one, or also called anonymous. Also, if we scroll in their project API keys, we have two keys.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be back.
Keys. The public one, or also called anonymous, is this one, and you can use it safely in browsers or in any client-side code. And we're gonna copy it and use it in our case. There is also this service role or secret key, and this one you should never use it in server on client side, because using this key
I'm back.
will bypass any security levels that you put there. So this is only meant to be used like server to server or from secure environments. Now that we have this configuration, we can easily go ahead and I'm also going to say that, hey, Supabase URL is going to be process environment, or if it's missing, is going to be empty string, just to make sure that TypeScript is happy. And Supabase has a proper type here. Now we can import the Supabase client and start using it. For that, I'm going to start by allowing users to create an account in our application. Let's go ahead in our app folder and create a new folder called auth. Here in the auth, I'm going to create a login.tsx. And let's do export default function login screen. And let's return a view from React Native with a text, sign up or sign in, something like that. The text should also be from
Text cannot be used as a JSX component. Why not? Okay.
React Native.
Yeah, okay, I got this. So he presses play when I press that. So I don't have to go there.
How do we get there? Well, at this moment, I will simply create a link that will redirect me to the login screen.
Okay, so I think we might be done with these two. I'm gonna put this back here. Go back to normal.
And I'm gonna do that by going into the tabs, index, and somewhere here, maybe after our header there, let me create a link imported from Expo Router saying open off screen. And this link expects an href, which is the URL that we want to redirect to. So if I redirect to off login, by pressing on this text on my screen, it's going to automatically redirect me to the authentication screen after I reload it.
Is it Expo Router? Where he's getting it from?
Redirect me, which is the URL that we want to redirect to. So if I redirect to off login, by saying here link imported from Expo Router, saying open off screen. And this link expects an href, which is the URL that we want to redirect to. So if I redirect to off login, by pressing on this text on my screen, it's going to automatically redirect me to the authentication screen after I reload it. So now I see sign in at the top. Let's go ahead. This link, by the way, was imported.
Why does this not work?
Also from Explorer. Let's go.
This is a string though. I'm very confused. Why doesn't it work? Why is it giving me an error? The expected type comes from the property href, which is blah blah blah. String or object. Clearly this is a string. What am I doing wrong? How does that work? Mm-mm. This is some bollocks. Okay, let's see. Okay, where's the dot? This seems like an error. So double. Hmm. Okay, so that does not work. Oh, actually, it does. Pot name. No, that's the hell is going on? How do I make this close? Bro, I do not care about Apex Legends. I'm very confused. This guy seems to have done it correctly, but when I do it, it doesn't work. Okay.
Go ahead, this opener. Let me create a link imported from Expo Router saying open off screen. And this link expects an href, which is the URL that we want to redirect to. So if I redirect to off login, by pressing on this text on my screen, it's going to automatically redirect me to the authentication screen after I reload it. So now I see sign in.
Why is not working? Okay, so you got a link. It's got an href. It's got an equals to. It's got everything I got.
In at the top.
But mine doesn't seem to be working. Okay.
Let's go ahead. This link, by the way, was imported also from Expo Router. Now I'm gonna focus on.
Don't understand why it's not working. Okay. Okay. That works.
Some user interface for our login screen, and then we're gonna focus on the functionality. So what do we need on this screen? We need some text input from React Native for email and password. Placeholder, let's do email. We need one text input with a placeholder password. And we need some buttons. I'm gonna do that with a pressable and with a text sign. I'm gonna do two buttons. Both sign up and sign in is going to be done through here. So let's do sign up and sign in. Or the sign up will be create, or let's leave sign up for creating an account. Now let's style this one a bit. Where do we start? Well, I'm gonna jump around, but I'm gonna start on the container of a page. So this container will have, first of all, some padding, definitely some padding free, and some gaps between the components on the screen. 5 is too much, so I'm gonna do gap
Okay, so let's see if Superbase has Superbase auth React Native. Let's see if it has a login screen. Hmm. So they do. It's gonna. Okay. So we're gonna go to components. Call this auth dot tsx. Paste it in here. You know what? I'm just gonna install this now. Setting up. Oh, wait. What did I do? Styling and auth root. Okay, so going to okay, so I got Superbase, JS. I got that. React Native async. Okay, I got that one. RN React Native E RNEUI polyfill. Okay. Okay, let's see how this looks. Import auth. Okay, so clearly there's that other error again. npm I am gonna stop streaming in about 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna delete node modules. Gonna have to reinstall everything again. So today, what did I learn? I learned that linking is an interface which for different platforms that you so what is linking again? On press linking the open URL. Interesting. And then key extractor, it gives it a key, I believe. Okay. W for web. Hopefully this works with the new auth that I got. Hmm. Now I'm gonna fix that now. npm run start. Why is it breaking? What the heck is this now? Okay, so when I installed Polyflow, I believe it done this. Why do I need polyfill? Polyfill, I believe, is doing this. Or could it be the... So the auth doesn't want to work. I don't want to create my own auth. I think it's this here, it's causing it. Okay. And I'm gonna delete this. Like it never happened. Does not exist. I'm gonna go into package JSON. R React Native EUI themed. Go ahead, delete that casually. npm I. How do you npm update according to package JSON? How do I make it delete? What is this? Dropping frames. Delete according to package JSON. Okay, let's just move on. Just follow the guy's tutorial. This is what happens when I go off track. Hopefully this works now. I will eventually need to reload the thing. I only installed one thing.
Up free. How do we start? I'm gonna do two buttons. Both sign up and sign in is going to be done through here. So let's do sign up and sign in. Or the sign up will be create, or let's leave sign up for creating an account. Now let's style this one. Where do we start? Well, I'm gonna jump around, but I'm gonna start on the container of a page. So this container will have, first of all, some padding, definitely some padding free, and some gaps between the components on the screen. 5 is too much, so I'm gonna do gap free. Nice.
Internet seems to be down.
The title, I don't even think we need a title. But yeah, I don't need a title. I'm gonna keep it simple. Let's go ahead on the inputs. Let's give it a class name. And I can steal the class names from our hubs, from this search box. So let me copy the text input class name here and bring it to my first email text input and my second password. And if I go there, we have something here. Padding free is not enough. I'm gonna do PY, which will apply padding on the y-axis, like top and bottom, and I'm gonna do 5. I will do padding 5, and on the y-axis 7. Do we have a 7? Or just 5 is going to be enough? Yeah, that's good. For the buttons, should I also copy it from this pressable? Let's do it. I'm gonna copy class name from here, put it on this button and on this button. I'll also put the buttons in the same row by grouping them together with a view and saying that, hey, this view has flex row, and we'll put them in the same row. And with a flex 1 on both of them, they will share the available space between them, taking half and half. And with a gap property on the parent component, we're gonna specify the sizing there. And maybe with a justify center, not justify center, but item center, items center, we're gonna align the text in the middle. And on the text side, you can do font bold and color. It should be simply white. White. Let's do the same class name here for the sign up, and we probably are good here. If you want to change the title of this page, we can easily do that by rendering in this screen a stack.screen and by sending here options. For example, title should be sign. Perfect. I think we need them bigger. Perfect. I think we need them bigger. Well, what's happening there? Something weird happening there. Border, background white. Here everything is okay, but here If we type something, it doesn't happen. Maybe because we do not have a state. So let's add the state for our email. Const email and set email equal use state and the password and set password use state. Now the email is going to go into the value email, and the on change text we're gonna.
What the heck? Ooh, this is kind of cool. Visible password. Okay, let's test this out. I don't think I need to open two at the same time. So I don't need to open two terminals, they both will be out. The phone and this is a lot different. In the web. Like a lot different, hey. Like if you look here, the size compared to this. That's why the freaking zooming. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Still doesn't look right. Let's go to the search page. And change the name of this page. So we're gonna go stack.screen. What do we do here? Title. Options. Okay. So let's go to the index page where I got search for a product. And I need to put this 7. I need to put this 2, 5. And I need to put the line middle. Item center. It's very weird. Sometimes I put the wrong one, sometimes I don't. Okay.
Update the email using the setter, and we do the same for the password. Value equal password, and on change text is set password. Now we can type things.
Keyboard appearance. Keyboard type. Password.
Still something super weird happening there. I'm gonna try to say that the color of a text here should be black. Maybe the color or the padding is the problem.
I'm also getting the same error.
I think the padding is the problem, you know, or maybe flex 1. Flex 1? Yes, flex 1 was the problem. So in this scenario, we don't need flex 1. And padding 5 looks good. And for email, I can do vadim at node.js.dev. And for the password, I can type as password, but I would prefer the password to be secure text entry in order to hide the values. Okay, now what should happen when we press sign in or sign up? We should,
Wait, what do you do again?
in order to hide the values. Okay, now what should happen when we press sign in or sign up? We should call some functions on sign in and const on sign up. Let's go ahead and give this on sign in to the first pressable. On press, we're gonna call on sign in, and here on press, we're gonna call on sign up. Now, the last step is to implement the logic here. And the logic of signing in and signing up is going to be done using Supabase. So let's first import.
So sign in, pressable. I'm gonna do on press sign in. I'm gonna sign up. Okay.
Our super is going to up is to implement the sign up. Again, start our Supabase client. Supabase from utils Supabase. Remember, in the utils Supabase, we created this client. Now what I can do is I'll start with sign up. I can go ahead and say, hey, Supabase, I want to access the auth and I want to sign up. Sign up. The sign up expects the credentials, and the credentials will be email and password. The two fields, email and password. Because we are awaiting, this function should be async. And most of the Supabase calls will return us an object with two fields, with multiple fields, but what we are interested in is in the data and the error. Data and error. And using this property,
Data and error equals okay, so data would be the first one.
properties that we get back, we can check if there was an error. Let's go ahead and use a native alert from React Native, and we're going to use alert.alert and notify the user that error creating the account, and let's do error dot message. But if there was no error, we can console log that data to see what's happening there. Now if I look here and reload and here. Now if I look here and reload and go to the off screen and try 123 at gmail.com and 123 sign up, we're gonna see error creating the account. Email cannot be used as it is not authorized. It is not authorized. What we have to do is, by default, authentication through emails has you have to confirm your email. You're gonna receive an email in the new development. I'm gonna go to authentication under Supabase. We're gonna go to providers.
Okay, so on sign up, you get data. You're waiting Supabase using the sign up one. It takes the email and password. If error.
We're gonna go to email and we're gonna disable.
I'm gonna call it there.
What we is it is not authorized.
Okay. Okay, this has been good. The app looks pretty nice. As you can see, let's go there. Opens you. Obviously, it wants to change countries, but that's fine. I don't need that. Okay, so that's been good. I will come back to this tomorrow. Hopefully, let me put in the stream diary. Okay, so what do I need to take those important things that I already did? Okay, so what I did, got 1 hour 09 in tutorial. Three-hour stream. Hopefully the next one, 004. Hopefully we do it on the 10th of the 11/24. Yeah. I don't know, honestly, I don't know. Just gonna leave it at this. Okay, so to all my viewers and my fiance, that's probably not going to see this. If she sees this, well done. I love you. And yeah, goodbye to everyone else. I'm gonna be hopefully streaming tomorrow. We're making good progress. I hopefully want to get this app released by. It took me 3 streams to get into 1 hour of the tutorial, so it's an 8-hour tutorial. So if you think like that, so we got 7 hours, 21 streams. That's 21 days. Probably not on after. It'll be after Black Friday, but probably gonna have to speed up in the tutorial. Probably I do only want to work on the project on stream. So one of these days when I got more energy, I'm probably gonna stream a lot earlier. Yeah. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a lovely day. I'm gonna go to sleep now. It is almost 6 a.m. here. My fiance is gonna kill me because she said I'm gonna sleep early, so I can have a good night's sleep, and I'm going to see her in the evening. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Love you, wifey, fiance. Goodbye. Peace out.